What in the world is going on with real estate and home sales in Northwest Indiana? That's the real question, folks, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. It's going to get a little long, and I apologize for not having a whole bunch of fancy edits, but I wanted to get this information out to you quick while it's still pertinent and still makes some sense. So, I'm Bill Port. My wife and I, Rachel Port, sells homes in Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland. Today's reports on Northwest Indiana. These are some interesting stats that I got from our CEO over at the Realtor board the other day. And I'd like to just kind of start with this. We're going to talk here about first the mood. The mood out there for people buying and selling homes. I think you'll find that a lot of people are very afraid today with the coronavirus scare. They're afraid of getting sick. They're afraid for their jobs. So there's a bit of a tense situation out there. Agents are afraid too. Many of them have just closed the doors. They said, I'm not going to go out and meet with people or try to sell homes right now, which I think is a little bit of an error, and I think it's a disservice to our clients. And then there's some of us that are still working. We're out there. We're showing homes with caution, using gloves, using masks, making sure to wipe things down, making sure to meet only the people that are truly buying, making sure that we get our buyers qualified in advance and fully qualified, and making sure when we go to look at homes that we look at them on the telephone first. In other words, trying to accomplish our business as virtually as possible. Governor Holcomb has put down a stay-at-home work order. Realtors, of course, have been deemed essential. However, in his extension, he put a little bit stronger language in there that stated that he wants all business for real estate to be done as virtually as possible. So we're doing a lot more with filming homes before we go and take a look at them. I had a home the other day that I did my first virtual home sale, and I did 20 little video recordings for my clients on a condominium so that they could be certain that it met all of their needs before they put an offer in on the home. So that's a new one. It's a unique for me. I've only done that one other time. That was late fall last year for an out-of-town client. But it is a way that's working and that we're getting through in getting homes listed, sold, and keeping things rolling as far as that goes. So I'd like to share with you first a report that we've got. Let me exit out of this real quick. A report that we had the other day. This is a report from the showing time system. This is for our home showings, and you'll note if you look at it, is from January up to now. This one goes through April 10. This is on the 13th. This is when President Trump put out the CDC speech that he put, encouraging everybody to stay at home and start to slow things down. And you can see at that point, our showings started to taper off, and they're now at an all-time low. And I'm a part of a Facebook group that's through our local association of realtors, and this was posted on there, and I took a look at it and I said, okay, well, we're now doing business virtually, and I can tell that there's fewer listings out there. However, it seems that there's still sales. So I had asked our CEO, Pete Novak, a great guy, to see if he could get us some reports on not only what the showings are, but what's actually happening, like the pending sales, was what I was most interested in. Is our home sales truly down, or is it just the showings that are down? And we came up with some interesting information that you're going to want to stick around for and see. So let me go into some of his reports that he sent over next. This was the string. This is our new listings. So these are active listings, and you see that we've got 2020 is in blue, 2019 is in orange, and you can see that we are down in the number of listings as compared to last year. So listings are down. I think that is a couple different reasons. One, people are unsure, and when they're unsure, they don't act. Number two, people are afraid to have people in their homes. So if it's an occupied home, a lot of people are very concerned of who might be coming through, making sure that they're not sick. They don't want to get their own family sick. And that's a valid concern. However, many homes are vacant, and those are the ones that we still see a lot of showings on, and we're seeing that they are actually selling. So this report, I'm gonna go to the next one here. And the next report is the one for, this is the one that interests me most. This is the pending sales. And if you'll look here, these squiggly lines, they bounce up and down quite a bit. And you'll have this just from weekends and things as things get inputted into the system. But more importantly is to look at the blue lines are 2020, the orange lines are 2019. And if you'll look at this line, we've got the ups and downs, and then it's got more of a linear version on here. And 2020 is actually ahead of 2019 all the way up until April 8th. So it really hasn't changed much. In fact, you'll see last year there was a bump down where we've got a bump up going in the last few days. That's in spite of fewer listings on the market, in spite of everybody being concerned about social distancing, keeping clean, keeping healthy, in spite of an executive order and an extension for trying to do business as much as we can virtually. And I think most every realtor is abiding by that, and most every home buyer is abiding as well. But interestingly enough, even though the number of showings are down, the pendings are staying exactly the same. So what does that mean? If we look at it, the listings are down. The pendings are still coming under contract. That's an excellent time for a seller if you've got a home to sell to be on the market, because demand has not dropped off. In other words, buyers are still out there. They're still looking for a home. If they need a home to live in, like the clients I just sold a home virtually to, they had sold their home in Waukegan. They needed to get something right away. They didn't have time to wait for the market to change course. When the right condominium came on the market, they wanted to get it, and they got it right away. Let me think here what else we got. Basically, that's about it. Your housing market here is things have slowed down in general. Many of our offices are closed. We're working virtually from home. However, I'm working. If someone wants to buy or sell a home, I'm certainly there for them. And I would encourage home sellers, especially right now, if you're in a position that you need a home sold, I would probably look to sell it now while demand is high. As time progresses and people are longer and longer without jobs and the economy starts to have a little downfall, we don't know what's going to happen. Right now we know things are strong, and buyers are out there buying. Interest rates are great, and it's great for them. So hopefully that helps. Anyway, I'm Bill Port with RE/MAX. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give me a call, 219-613-7527. Be sure to share this with your friends if you like. Our Facebook page is Bill and Rachel Port, RE/MAX Realty Associates. Our YouTube page is Bill Port Real Estate. And when you're ready to buy or sell, give me a call. Thanks. Have a great day.